Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm cooking rice with red curry, as you can see on the title there. And Happy New Year. It's been a minute. I know I haven't popped up in this kitchen. So today I decided to share some recipe. So I started by preheating my stove, and that is me adding my chicken in it. And also bear with the noise from the background. It's for the fan of the extractor. So today I was craving for this chicken, and I'm like, why not go live and show you guys what I'm cooking and how I like to simplify my recipes. So basically I'm going to wait for the water to drain from this chicken, and then I go ahead and add in my olive oil and butter. And this is the water for rice. I see it has already boiled. I'm going to go ahead and wash my rice. I'm using 2 cups of rice today. So I'm gonna wash it and then pour it in. Have you tried this recipe before? For me, I love this recipe so much. I also love the green curry chicken recipe. Oh my goodness. That one is so yummy. Mm. And if you're new here, you're most welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today is just an easy Monday evening. I'm just chilling here, nothing much. So now my rice is done. I'm gonna add it here, and then we are going to cover it. For my rice, I'm not adding any salt because I want to balance my rice with the sauce from the chicken. That's the reason why I normally don't cook my rice with salt. If it happens that the salt is too much in the food or in the stew, then I can be able to balance with the rice well. So I'll go ahead and just add a touch of olive oil on top of it, and I'm going to stir it and cover it. So I'm gonna put it on medium heat so it can simmer very well. Because you know one thing with this pot, it cooks so fast, and I don't want it to overcook or start burning under. So for now, I'm gonna cover it and we wait for it to simmer completely. So I'm reducing my heat from 6 to 4. Yeah, I'm gonna cook it at 4. So I saw someone popping out there. Hi, welcome. So as you can see, the chicken has a lot of water. So we're gonna allow it to drain completely. And then I, I think I reduced the heat from this one. So I'm gonna increase the heat for the chicken. So we can try to fasten up the process of draining the water completely. So in the meantime, I can just cover it, and as we wait for the water to simmer, but it's gonna take like 1 to 2 minutes and then it's done. So for my red curry, I'm using this brand to be specific. This is not a commercial or anything, but I'm just sharing what I normally use. So this is the curry that I normally use. So it's really good for me. And for my coconut, I normally like to use 2 types. I use the coconut milk and the coconut cream. I want the thickness, the consistency, when it comes to food, you have to play around. Ooh, I'm telling you, this chicken has a lot of water. When I say water, it has a lot of water. So guys, if you're watching this video or you're gonna come across this video later, which way do you think I should be posting my video? Because I feel like this is an easy way for me to be posting when I just go live direct, because I have a lot of videos on my draft, but I don't have time to edit because my schedule is so tight. I feel overwhelmed, but I know I have to figure out an easy way for me to cope with my posting this year, to be honest, because I want to try to be consistent. I know it's not easy, but I know I can try, and it's okay to try. So it still has a lot of water, but I don't want, again, the chicken to be over dehydrated. No. So hello, I see I have two people here. Hi, welcome and happy new year. How are you doing? You can chat me here also. Let us engage. Give me your opinion. What do you want to see me cooking in my channel? Let me check on this rice. Oh, the rice is boiling actually. That's awesome. I'm telling you, this recipe is bomb. You're gonna thank me later. I know I've posted a couple of chicken recipes in my video. You can scroll down, go through my channel, and I promise you, you're gonna get some good recipes down there. I promise you. Because I always have good things for you, because I care for you, and why should I keep these recipes to myself? So now I'm trying to get all the ingredients ready because I see the chicken is almost done. So you don't have to cut small pieces like this, but for me, I prefer this. This is manageable for me, but you can cut even big chunks. Depends with what works for you, to be honest. So does anyone have any New Year resolution that you want to share? Anything? And if you want me to add you here, just feel free. I can add you here on my live, to be honest. So in the meantime, I'll go ahead and start cutting my carrots, because I'll be adding the carrots on this one. And I'm also using the, how do you call it? Why am I forgetting the name of this? A zucchini. I'm also adding zucchini in this recipe, so it's gonna be a fire one. I'm already seeing my chicken is coming along, so let me stir it. Uh-oh, actually it's the water from the rice that is pouring. The rice is boiling so fast. Maybe I need to even reduce the heat down to 3, from 4 to 3. So as you can see, the water from the chicken is completely dehydrating now, any seconds from now. And then I'll go ahead and add in my olive oil, and then I'm gonna add in the butter, because I like the tenderness that the butter gives to the chicken. Like, I do enjoy this combo so much. Yep. So like this is perfect for me. I'm gonna throw in some olive oil, not too much, just a little. That should be enough. And then I'm gonna stir it. And also for my cooking, I normally don't use salt in most of my recipe. I use some, but not all the recipes that I use, because most of my spices have salt. So I normally don't put salt. Even for this one, I'm not going to be using salt anywhere. So for my onions, I'm using this one, the white one, not the white one, the silver one. Yep. I was about to say the white one, no, the silver one. Because I believe I have the white one. I can show you the white one and the one that I was using. So this is the difference actually. So this is the white one and this is the silver one. So I use the silver one, but not the white one. So this is the one that I use, the silver one. So now I keep on stirring it. And then this is the perfect time when I usually add in my butter. I mean, cooking for me is not complicated, because I do like to try recipes from time to time. And if you guys can also recommend something for me, I will try, to be honest. So this is the butter. This is the amount of butter that I'm using. Go ahead and throw it inside there. If you don't have the butter, you can just keep the butter, but to be honest, there is a certain flavor that the butter adds on into your chicken, or specifically for this recipe. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I know the rice is gonna be cooked the same time as my chicken, so I better start hurrying up. And also with this pot, oh my goodness, they cook food so fast. I will advise you to prep your things early if you're using this type of pot. And they also keep the food warm after you have cooked, like you have turned off the stove, the food stays warmer a little bit longer. So do you see the texture that I was saying when you add in the butter? And then I'm gonna add in my black pepper. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna add in my beef aromat. You know me and the aromat. There you go, that should be enough. If it's not enough, when you taste, you can always add in. And then this is the regular aromat. The first one was the beef aromat, and then this is the regular aromat. But this one I find it to be more salty than the beef one. Just mix, mix, mix. And then I have one more to add, and it is the Royco, this one. If you're from Kenya, you're familiar with this spice. Trust me, it goes, I believe it goes well with almost all the dishes. Like any dish you want to make, you can never go wrong with Royco. So I'm using only 2 cubes. So that's the first one I'm adding in. And then I'll go ahead and add in the second one. Be careful not to throw in the paper. So just squeeze it in with your hands. And that's it. So I'll wash my hand first because I feel like it has stuck on my fingers. And then I mix. I told you guys, this pot, it cooks food very fast. Now I'm cooking at number 2 on my stove, but trust me, the chicken is cooking very fast. So you have to be quick with your ingredients when you're putting them in. So in the meantime, I'm going to add in my, let me try to cut my carrot off camera here quickly, and then I just throw them in. You can cut any shape you want, it doesn't matter, but not to overcook everything. Again, sorry for the noise. And then go ahead and add in your carrot to bring in more color. And then we're going to add in the zucchini also. This is the zucchini. Ooh la la. I'm telling you, this plus the rice. Actually, it's a perfect meal for dinner, lunch, when you're hosting. Like, I can recommend this, to be honest. So, I'm cutting the chili off the camera because I need a touch of spiciness, you know. So, I'm cutting the chili off the camera, so bear with me with the noise. So, this is the chili. Go ahead and add it in there. I'll wash my hands before I touch my eyes, you know. I don't want to start crying because of the chili. So now that I've added the chili, I'm going to stir this up. I'm telling you, this cooking process, it goes so fast. And this is one meal that you don't have to stress, oh my God, it's gonna take longer. No, this is the quick one, to be honest. How many minutes are we into since I started cooking it? Like 14 minutes and 60 seconds. So as you can see, it's a quick meal, like it doesn't consume so much of your time. If you're having kids from school or you're from work also, and you're like, what will I cook that is so fast and is less time consuming? I totally recommend this one. So as you can see, our rice is already simmering down. So we just give it like 2-3 minutes and then it will be done. So I'll go ahead, because now this one is sticking under, I'll go ahead and start and add in my coconut milk. So I said I'm using the milk and the cream. For thickness, that's why I normally add there. I cut my nails today, guys, so it's gonna be hard for me to open these. Let me try. No. I manage. I figure out how to. Okay. So this is the coconut milk. Then I just use the spoon to scoop it out because it's very thick. It has solidified on top and the liquid has settled. And so, yeah, the reason why I'm using the spoon. Now it's clean the container. Then I'll go ahead and use the scissor to cut the other one, the cooking cream. Did I say cooking cream? It's coconut cream. If I'm adding anything else, I must mention here. So you see how thick the cream is. Nice. Then you can add a little bit of water, a tiny bit, not too much if you want. But if you don't have to, it's okay with this. You see, this liquid is enough for me. I know people have different ways of cooking the same recipe, and it's okay. Like I always say from time to time, cooking is an art. Get out of your comfort zone. If you are, like you grew up trying one type of recipe and you cook it in the same way, why don't you try to see what other cultures are cooking so you can try to adapt, to be honest. At this point, I'm going to add in my curry. Then I'll cover it up for everything to cook together. And then we can serve our dinner. Now I'm going to increase the temperature, the heat, to 6 again. I had put it on medium heat, so now I have increased. So this is the amount I'm using, 1 tablespoon of the red curry. Let me wash my hands. And then now we mix it up, we cover it, we wait for it to boil, and we serve dinner. Dinner will be ready in a few. So this is real-time cooking without me even like sitting down, creating the content, and then editing. So you can see how fast, when I say my recipes are so quick, they are very quick. I know some they take longer because I have to sit down, edit, maybe things like chapati, mandazi, you know, but for rice, this one, it goes so fast. You ensure to stir it well so you don't leave the pastes. Like I have to break the paste down completely. You see, some parts are more red, some parts are not. That means I've not combined the paste well. You see, it's settling in between. Yeah, mix it. Like that. There you go. There you go. There you go. Here is more. Here is more. Yep. You see the redness is coming. I need to taste the chili because I told you I need to have like it to be spicy. So let me try if it's spicy or not. No, it's not. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, actually it is. It is hot. So I was about to add in habanero. I don't think I will add in habanero. So we will let this cook down. As you can see, it's already boiling now. So I'm gonna check on our rice. Guys, our rice is done. I told you it's pretty fast, like everything cooks so fast. Here you go. Let me bring you closer. You see, the rice is done. That was pretty fast. And I cooked it on medium heat. I cooked it on my stove. I cooked it at number 3. So that's how fast the rice has cooked. So for our chicken, I'm gonna cover it, give it like 2 minutes, and it's done. because it's already boiling. But I say, once you're cooking with this pot, you have to be very careful because you need to check it from time to time. Otherwise, your food is going to start burning from under without your knowledge. Probably you're waiting for food to be done, but it's already burning under. So keep on stirring. Don't ignore this type of pot. It's the best. I love it also, and I love it also when I'm baking, especially bread. Oh, it's really good. Or when I'm cooking, you see this curry, like it does. Let me try to mix it so it can blend well. So with this type of pot, it's really good, especially when you're cooking foods that, let's say like meat, and you want it to be more tender. I will recommend this type of pot, to be honest. So there you go. I like the redness, the thickness that the coconut adds. Oh, our food is soon done. It's soon ready. I'm so happy. Like, this is my first video, like live, that I'm sharing for 2026. Let me cover it at least for 1 to 2 minutes, and then we come back, we check our food, and voila, it's time to dish up the food. You know. So for those of you who are watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. Aha, nice, 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 nice. Anyone wants to chat with me? I've been talking here by myself. Now let me turn off the rice part. The rice is done, completely done. Now, one way to check your rice if it's completely done and it's evenly cooked, you just go in with your fork like that, you see. For my choice of rice today, I did use the jasmine rice. You have to know the ratio of water to your rice and you're good to go. I do have different rice for different recipes that I'm going for. Like, for instance, if I want to make pilau, I cannot use jasmine for my pilau. No, 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 no. But for this one, I love to use me some jasmine rice because of the thickness, the heaviness that jasmine has. That's a good one. It's well cooked, to be honest. So we just cover it, and I say this pot is really good for keeping your food warm. When I say warm, yes, it can keep your food warm after you have cooked. Maybe let's say you're waiting like for your family to come in like 15-20 minutes, your food will still be warm. Let me open again. I said with this pot, I need to keep on checking if the food is burning under, so I can reduce my temperature now. Yep, look at this. Look at this. This is so, so good. I do hope you guys enjoy this video. For me, I had fun. It's always a pleasure to show you my recipe, share with you. I don't want to keep anything. At this point, this food is done, to be honest. It is so much done. So I'm going to bring a plate it up, and we call it a day. And thank you so, so much, to be honest. So here's my plate. I'm going to be using these 1, 2. And if anyone is around, you're most invited for dinner, to be honest. Come in, come join. Come and join for dinner. I want to share the dinner with you. So I'm going to start off with rice. Let me move you closer to the rice. There you go. Woohoo! Bingo! I will turn off the stove. I've already turned all the stove off, but this is what I said. You see, it's still continuing cooking. after I have turned off the stove. Like, I do love this pot so much. Now I'm gonna start by serving myself the rice. You see, that's the thickness I said I love with jasmine rice for this particular recipe. So that portion is more than enough, and then go ahead and cover the rest if you don't want to serve. For garnishing, I don't want to add any coriander so I can put it off. No. For my serving, I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me get a serving spoon. When I say this recipe is fire, I'm telling you it's fire. Maybe I should have moved the rice in the center a little bit so all the sauce can go on top of it, rather than putting it on the side. But you can serve it whichever way you want. So this is it. This is our red curry. As you can see, look at that food. Voila. That's enough for me. I just want in more sauce. Oh, there you go. Do you see, guys? The work of my hand. I'm gonna move this pot. Like I said, the heat is off, but it's still cooking. It retains heat much longer. So I'm gonna move it from this one so it can stay on the side. I know it will still continue cooking, but there's nothing I can do about the pot. But I love it because it keeps my food warmer for longer. Does that make sense? So I showed you, this is the rice. Now it's done. It's still cooking. So this is the food. I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate your time, you popping in on my video. I do appreciate it so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, share with your friends and family, and I hope to see you on the next one. Look at this. You're welcome for dinner. Bye bye for now. Bon appetit.